guys, so today we're going to be making a fall card out of the November card kit from Simon Says Stamp. This is a monthly card kit that you can buy, and they send you these stamps, and we're going to be using the leaves. And I'm going to show you what I did to get the colors that I did on those leaves to the right there on my desk. So I'm using Memento Ink and Ladybug, and I believe it's Tangelio. And I'm just going to stamp that real well to get the ink on there. So it doesn't come out real well of the stamp, and I pressed it on there pretty good. But whenever I put the ink on the paper, it doesn't seem to have a very good impression. So what I do is I stamp those, and then I go in with my markers, and I just fill it in the best that I can with whatever color I choose. So using the Copic markers, and you can use whatever markers, or you can use watercolors, or whatever you want to use is just fine. So I'm just going around the edges there and kind of just filling in, and it's a little bit darker than the red that I inked with. And then I'm just filling in those white spots. And then I go with my orange, and I just kind of go all over just to blend it. And with these markers, it comes out a lot darker, but then it dries to a lighter color. So, but they're still good pigmented colors. So then I go in and I'm going to fill in that leaf. And this is golden yellow. A bunch of different yellows and peach colors. And I don't use all of them, but I'm just giving you options of what would be good to blend together. And a lot of this coloring takes practice too, so don't just get discouraged if you can't blend very well. I practiced a couple times on what colors blended well, and these were the colors I thought came out. And then I'm just doing the same thing. I'm outlining the leaf, and then I'm going in the middle and filling in the white spaces. And again, it comes out much darker, but then it dries and it will blend together. And that's kind of the process I did to fill in the leaves and to make them more of a pigmented stamp with the colors. So you can see right there, but it blends. The colors are so pretty. Okay, this is a stencil I got in a package. I got it at Target, and it was in their craft section. And this is just a cardstock. It's like a khaki color. And I'll have everything down below, what I used and where I got it. So this was just a regular paintbrush. I got this from Hobby Lobby. And this is Tim Holtz Distressed Ink. And what I do is I just open up my stamp set, and I always tape them down to that piece of paper there, but just so to keep it together. But I use the back of that for my ink, and then I take some water and I just dip it into the ink. And you want to get a lot of water. It's not going to come up real dark, so you're going to have to do this a couple times. So you have to go over your stencil about maybe 2 or 3 times to get a darker color. So that's the process I did for the background of my card. And this is how it turns out. And I went over that a couple times. And it's not perfect, it's watercoloring, so it's not going to look perfect by any means. I die cutted a circle out of just some other white cardstock I had. And then I die cutted this little hello, and that's from Simon Says Stamp from their September card kit. And these are the leaves that I colored and cut it out beforehand. I didn't want to make this video too long. And I'm just going to start gluing those leaves onto that circle there. And that way I get a good circle and it's not uneven. And there, I'm all done gluing them. And then I'm going to start putting some dots, adhesive dots on there. I decided I was going to use these little ones, but I thought maybe I should use a thicker dot, so I went in and put the bigger ones on there, and they're thicker, so. This is a card that Simon Says Stamp card kit. They come in the card kit, and it's really nice because they're already pre-made and they're pre-creased for you, so it's really nice. And they give you about, I think, 4 or 5 of them. And now I'm just measuring to see what I need to cut it down to, so I cut that down. And I cut it a little too short, so that is super fixable. I'm going to grab some cardstock that I use for the hello. Okay, now I'm just cutting out the cardstock. I already pre-measured it, and now I'm just cutting it. And this will fix the problem that I had when I cut the khaki color, the wood grain paper too short. So I'm just adhesing it down. I'm horrible at getting things even, but practice, practice, practice. So then I'm going to put that piece of paper and adhesive it down. So that worked out. Now I'm just cutting down because I can never get it down evenly, so we're just cutting it down. Okay, so then I'm going to take my wreath. I'm just going to put that right in the middle. And I couldn't decide where I want to put my little hello. And then I had this extra piece of that paper there. I thought, oh, that looks pretty good. So then now I'm just doing a little banner. It's where you cut in the middle. And then you cut the corners. And that's what gives you a perfect little banner. And same thing on that side. Cut in the middle. And then you cut the corners. And I'm going to just put some adhesive down to put the hello on top of there. More adhesive so it'll stick to the wreath. And that's my card. I thought that turned out really cute. And again, these monthly card kits, each month you get a set of stamps, cardstock of different colors, the pre-made cards, and each month they'll send you something different. Last time I got ink and a die cut. This time I got stickers and chipboard. So each month it's a nice little surprise and it's fun to get creative. So thanks for coming by, and I hope to see you guys in the next video.